So they're walking around like borderline asexual, castrated by a pill, essentially. And this gets really rough in females because a lot of them are using things like combined oral contraceptives, which crank SHBG through the roof through the liver interaction with the combined oral contraceptive pills, depending on which drug they're using. In general, ethinyl estradiol plus some progestin. Depending on how androgenic the progestin is, it'll depend on how much the SHBG goes up. But you'll see in adolescent women or women who are, in full adulthood that are taking combined oral contraceptives, their total testosterone will suppress upwards of 50 to 60% and free testosterone upwards of like 70 to 80%. So they're walking around like borderline asexual, castrated by a pill, essentially. So it depends on the format, but a lot of girls are still using the combined pill. So it's just worth noting nonetheless that when these SHBG levels are skyrocketed or even like high on, a clinical reference range, if you are somebody who is like moderate, T production or low normal or whatever, like the proportional hit to your DHT getting gobbed up could be like the differential between you being symptomatic versus not, as well as your free T. Even though it's proportionally less gobbed up, the DHT could be like nuked entirely, essentially, via the SHBG levels being high. So you could be like, it's not uncommon for girls to walk around borderline asexual or like literally no drive throughout their entire adolescence, 20s, 30s, and think it's normal. And it's just not what they're supposed to be walking around like.